he's been out of it almost a calendar year, right? I just wonder. I guess it'll go into how much work he's done on his own, or with his technique. Pass protection is the first thing I think of when you're out that long and you come back in. The little details of pass protection and run blocking your steps. But I think he's played enough football to where he'll be able to ease in and they can work him in. This offense scores so quick, so I don't think the conditioning will come into factor right away. But I look forward to seeing him inserted back into that line.
All right, so I was going to ask, would it be conditioning? Would it be technique? Would it be like just the physicality? Like, is that a question? Like, that you have to sort of remember what it's like to be hit again?
No, I don't think the physicality part of it is going to be a big problem for him. The thing when you asked me to come on, the first thing I thought about was the technical part of it. Your steps in run blocking and your sets, your pass sets, and your hands. Those are things that you work and you build all through training camp and in the early part of the season. So I think it'll take him a little bit of time to get those little details ironed out. But he's a good enough player to where I think he'll get by if they can ease him in with some of these lesser opponents.
Your rookie year, many people may not remember this, but in '99 tore your ACL, and so you missed essentially your whole rookie year, right? It was in training camp, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
They were training camp.
So you get hurt in training camp, you miss your whole rookie year. Is it comparable at all? In Ed Ingram, so it's been more than a calendar year, Todd. So that was last August when he was suspended. So it's been a little more than a calendar year. Is it comparable to a season-ending injury?
I think so, because you miss. He was away from the facility, so he misses meetings. He misses. During the off season, coaches can break down and do drill work that's monotonous, but it's things that add up to help you be a great technician. So I think if anything, he's going to struggle with at first. It's going to be the little details of pass protection and run blocking, and hopefully he knows the scheme and they can bring him up to speed enough on that and start to work on the little details of the technical part of the game.
Okay, so that was my next question. Does the fact that they've got essentially a completely different offense than what he ran 2 years ago as a freshman when Matt Canada was the offensive coordinator, does that, or how much does that affect his ability to assimilate?
I guess it comes down to how bright of a student of the game he is. Because football, when you think about it, from our perspective, it's a simple game. All the protections all throughout football are the same. What guys you have. You got the 4 down and you got the wheel backer. You got the 4 down and you got the Sam linebacker. It's just the terminology. So I wonder, Steve Ensminger has been a constant. So I wonder how much of that terminology has changed from Matt Canada now with Steve Ensminger and Joe Brady calling plays. That'll be a huge factor. If some of that terminology is the same, I don't think it'll be as big of a step for it.